It seems like for every generation, there comes a movie featuring big-name stars killing Nazis, and for the current generation, that movie is the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Following in the footsteps of films like Inglourious Bastard, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare has a leg up by being based on a true story about a real team of special operatives sent on an unsanctioned mission during World War II. Though not necessarily director Guy Ritchie's best movie, his latest has enough slick style and exhilarating action to be one hell of a fun ride. At the forefront of the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare's cast is Ritchie veteran Henry Cavill, who plays the leader of the mission, Gus March Phillips. He's tasked with sinking a Nazi ship docked on a Spanish-controlled island off the coast of West Africa that's meant to supply the German U-boats, preventing supplies and allies from making the trip across the Atlantic to aid Great Britain in the war. He assembles a team consisting of explosives expert Freddy Alvarez, Henry Golding, sailor Henry Hayes, hero Fiennes Tiffin, hunter-turned-soldier Anders Lassen, Alan Ritchson, and the only man he believes capable of planning a mission like this, Jeffrey Appleyard, Alex Pettyfer. They're assisted by operatives Marjorie Stewart, Isa Gonzalez, and Mr. Heron, Babs Alyasamikan. It's a large cast and everyone has something to do, for better or worse. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is a little bogged down by its historical constraints. The movie doesn't quite manage Guy Ritchie's typical snappy style. If there's one thing Ritchie has come to be known for as a director, it's the snappy, fast pace of his dialogue, but the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is sadly lacking on that front. The movie, which Ritchie directed from a script he co-wrote with Paul Thomasy, The Fighter, Eric Johnson, Patriots Day, and Arash Amel, A Private War, is toned down compared to some of the filmmaker's other movies. Considering the film is based on real events, both the script and film are somewhat constrained by reality, even if they do take some liberties to fictionalize the story. The highly fictionalized nature of the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is what saves it from being a boring slog of a spy drama. The sequences of brutal Nazi killing are what make the movie entertaining, along with quippy jokes from Cavill. But it's still apparent the writers, in their need to stay within the boundaries of history, were burdened to keep things more realistic than expected from a Ritchie action movie. It's still plenty entertaining, thanks in large part to the cast and Ritchie's style, but the film has its slow moments, which aren't meant to be slow. There are quite a few moving parts, too many, in fact. At the center of the movie are Cavill's team of Nazi-killing enthusiasts, and if that's all the movie was, it might have been more exciting. But Gonzalez and Alyasamikan largely operate in their own storyline separate from Cavill's team, loosely connected by the growing discontent of certain British leaders, which is managed by Brigadier Gubbins M., Cary Elwes, and Ian Fleming, Freddie Fox. All told, the disparate storylines are woven together as well as they can be, but the movie might be more complicated than audiences are expecting. The cast makes the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare an exceptionally fun action comedy. Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson are particular standouts. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare might be some of the most fun you'll have watching A-list stars kill Nazis. There's some entertainment to be had in Gonzalez's captivating performance as Marjorie Stewart as she goes toe-to-toe with Nazi officer Heinrich Löhr, Til Schweiger, though the fact that she's tasked with seducing him despite his penchant for violence is a trite attempt at drama. Alyasamikan is similarly charming as Mr. Heron, showing off his abilities as a slick spy in more than a few scenes. However, the true strength of the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is Cavill and his team of Nazi-killing misfits, and unfortunately, the movie doesn't give us nearly enough of them. The most fun moments come when Cavill's Gus March Phillips is interacting with other members of his team, whether that's Ritchson's Anders Larsson, who has a penchant for particularly bloody methods of killing Nazis, or Golding's Freddy Alvarez. The camaraderie between this portion of the cast is evident in every scene they share together, and it's nearly criminal how little the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare takes advantage of it. The movie could have been entirely about Cavill and his team bonding by killing Nazis, and it would have made me very happy, but that's not what's delivered.